Hello, friends. This is Tony DeSant, space rocker of the planet Earth. Back with another one today. And we're back with a Monday. Hope it's not a manic Monday. Got a little cold. Bear with me right here. It's a beautiful day outside. And we're going to be talking about, still this month, about the self-awareness and all the little terms that go with it. We're going to continue with that for this month. Been pretty constant with it on a day-to-day basis. And today's topic is going to be mindful. Today's term, as far as self-awareness is concerned, is going to be mindful. What are you talking about that, Tony? I'm sure you guys heard this term a whole bunch of times. Mindful. By definition, mindful is the intent when you intentionally pay full attention to the present moment. Thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment or reaction. It involves being consciously aware and present, rather than operating in autopilot. It reduces stress, improves focus, and cultivate calmness. So basically, mindfulness. How can you get there? Because these days, I heard the word autopilot. We're creatures of habit. We're going on autopilot most of the time. And it's easier said than done. To be mindful involves really looking inside yourself at what you're doing. It involves being present. It involves observing your thoughts. It involves feelings, sensations, openness without judging yourself. So it's not easy to achieve, to be mindful, because I'm sure that you have seen maybe some of the videos back, and we're usually having the same thoughts over and over every single day. We have a bunch of thoughts, thousands of thoughts. Most of them, more than 95% of those thoughts are repetitive thoughts. And to get away from that, you need to kind of stop, look inside yourself, and practice what is called mindfulness. And how do you do this? Well, it involves going deep and just breathing. The practice of mindfulness is as easy as stopping and breathing. Like, and by doing this, you're trying to clear your mind. Clear your mind of all those thoughts that are there when you're conscious. And trying to get to a point where you are feeling the present moment. It's not simple because the human mind usually is either thinking about something that happened or thinking about something that's gonna happen, that they think is gonna happen. That's the worst part. That's the worst one because you really don't know what's gonna happen. You can only know what happened. So you could know the past, but you don't know the future. It's an illusion. And most people live in the future. Some people live in the past. Most people live like they can predict the future. But it's not true. So mindfulness. You have to sit still, take a moment for yourself, breathe, and start living in the present moment. Not an easy thing to do. Not easy. Let's see what the experts say over here. Focus on your breathing. We already talked about that. Applying awareness on a daily task like walking, eating, or drinking your favorite beverage. Approaching experiences with curiosity for the first time. Treating oneself with kindness during this practice, especially when the mind wanders. So, if you practice mindfulness and you're being mindful, you want to be still and you want to know what's going on at that particular space. And if like for example, if you're in a park, experience all the sounds, experience nature, even if you're by yourself, but maybe you have a little background noise of kids running around, you have the birds, maybe you have an occasional dog coming around, an occasional dog, yeah, and you have the sounds of the wind, and you have the sounds of nature. And luckily you're in an isolated place where you don't have the sounds of like motorcycles and cars and all that stuff. But that's how I see practicing mindfulness. Just go to an isolated place where you can experience your surroundings. And you can distress and decompress. Mindfulness, being mindful. It's not a simple thing to do, but you can accomplish it. And you're going to feel a whole lot better if you take a little time during the day and you become mindful of yourself. And with this one, I want to say hi to everybody. I want to say hi to all the people around the world that follow my music and follow my videos. I know who you are, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Like I said, all this month, we're going to be talking about self-awareness and all the little terms that go with it. And one of them is being mindful. This is Tony DeSant, space rocker of the planet Earth, still living in this beautiful planet called Earth today with the message of mindful. I'll see you on my next video.